Welcome to Keeping It Simple Crafts. I hope everyone is doing good. Today I am going to make an Easter wreath, and I'm going to be using this 10-inch, it just says soft poly mesh, and I picked it up at Hobby Lobby when it was on sale for 50% off. So it has a little bit different texture than like the Dollar Tree mesh. So I picked up 2 rolls of this, and it's 10 inches times 6 yards. So I have 2 rolls, and then you're also going to need some pipe cleaners. You're going to need a wreath ring, and I'm going to have to go get mine. I forgot to bring it over, but it's the 12-inch one from Dollar General because I can't find them right now at Dollar Tree, so that's why I'm using the 12-inch one from Dollar General. You're going to need some ribbon with wire, and I've got some more ribbon I'll probably add to it too that I picked up at Dollar Tree. You're going to need some of the twine carrots from Dollar Tree. I thought these colors would look pretty together, the orange and then kind of the sage green. And then these are some mini decorative eggs from Dollar General for $1, so I'll probably add some of them. I just think the colors look good together. And then now I have 2 choices for signs. I have this cute Happy Easter sign from Dollar Tree, and I'm thinking it may be a little bit large, so I may end up going with this little bunny for the center of the wreath, but it also, I think the colors will work good together. So give me just a second. I need to go get my wreath ring, and you're also going to need either your scissors or your rotary cutter, your wire cutters, and your hot glue gun and glue sticks to get started. So I'll be right back. I found my 12-inch wreath ring from Dollar General, and now I'm taking my 10-inch mesh and I am going to cut it into strips at 20 inches. You will need 2 rolls of the 10-inch soft poly mesh for this wreath, so it's easier for me to go ahead and cut all of my mesh at one time. Next, I'm going to cut my ribbon tails, and I'm going to cut my ribbon at 12 inches, and this is 2.5-inch width ribbon with wire. So I'm using 2 colors. To dovetail the ends, fold your ribbon in half with the edges to the left side. Go to the folded side, cut away from the fold, and that makes the pretty V on the ends. We're going to be using the Woodland Ruffle method. So basically you're making a curl on each end, that way you don't have any fray, and then you're just going to walk your fingers so that each curl on each end meets. Then you're going to add your 2 colors of ribbon on top. Try to grab the mesh and the ribbon in the center, and then you're going to take a pipe cleaner, and I cut mine in half, twist it around your little bundle, and then now we're going to go to the wreath ring, and we're going to be using the 2 middle wires. So take your little bundle, wrap the pipe cleaners around those 2 middle wires, then go to the back of your wreath and give the pipe cleaners a few twists. So you're going to make 3 of these little bundles per section on your wreath. Take your fingers, you could use a chip clip or clothespin to hold your curls in place while you're doing the other end, and then just after you have each end curled, walk your fingers together, gather it in the center of the mesh, keep it pinched tightly. Now we're going every other one with ribbon tails. So this bundle is not going to get any ribbon. Wrap your pipe cleaner tightly around your mesh. Then you're going to go to those 2 middle wires, wrap your pipe cleaner around those 2 middle wires, go to the back of the wreath and give the pipe cleaners a few twists. On my first section, I did put 4 bundles of the mesh, and really I decided that you only need 3 bundles per section if you're using the 12-inch wreath. I don't know who came up with the Woodland Ruffle method, but it is really nice because you don't have the fraying that you have with a lot of methods. So just curl each end, then walk your ends together, making a little ruffle. Keep it pinched tightly in the center. Now this bundle, we're adding ribbon tails. So 2 colors of ribbon, add a pipe cleaner around the little bundle, and then you're going to add it to your wreath ring. Just remember, you want the mesh curling up toward the ceiling, so roll each end a few times, then walk your fingers together in the center. Keep it pinched tightly. Now, the way I did mine, I just did every other one with ribbon tails. I have used 1 entire roll. Now I'm opening my second roll of mesh to finish my wreath. And this is how it looks when you get it finished. It is so pretty, so full and fluffy. Make sure you separate and fluff your ribbon tails so that they're not just going in the same direction. Kind of make them make an X shape so that your beautiful ribbon shows up. Next, I'm going to make one of my favorite things. I love making big bows. So you're going to let out a tail, make a loop, keep it pinched tightly in your left hand, go to the other side, make a loop about the same size as your first loop, keep it pinched tightly in your hand. Sometimes when you have a design on your ribbon, you have to twist the ribbon to keep the design on top. Just go back and forth, trying to make the loops the same size on each side until you get the bow the size you want, and then let out a tail. Now I will be stacking my bows on this one, and you'll need either a pipe cleaner or some floral wire to wrap it tightly around the center of your bow. Make sure you get the pipe cleaner or the wire nice and tight around the center of your ribbon. Give it a few twists. To dovetail the ends, fold your ribbon in half with the edges to the left side. Go to the folded side, cut away from the fold, and that makes the pretty V. Then fluff your loops. Since this wreath is so full and fluffy, I decided that the sign from Dollar Tree would not work, so I went with this adorable little bunny. I did not want to place the bunny on there permanently. I like to reuse my things sometimes. So to attach my bunny, I just wired her on. I just put a wire around her waist and then wired it to the left side and the right side of the wreath ring. And now to attach my bow, I'm just separating the little bundles, putting my pipe cleaners between the bundles, and wrapping the pipe cleaner around the wires. And then this is how it looks so far, but I'm not finished. Next, I used 2 packages of the twine carrots from Dollar Tree. Just be very careful when you're using your hot glue. And so I just randomly placed the carrots around the wreath. Just make sure that you leave it for just a little bit until it has time to dry. So this is how it looks with the carrots. Last, I decided to add some lightweight Easter eggs from Dollar General. I just picked them up at Dollar General. It was a bag of them for $1. Dollar Tree also sells them, and I just added a little hot glue to the egg, then placed it on the mesh. Just be very careful when you're using your hot glue. And so I only used the green and the white eggs out of this bag of eggs. And that's it, guys. My wreath is finished. I hope you enjoyed watching this tutorial. In the comment section, I would appreciate if you would leave me a comment. It just helps my channel to get noticed by YouTube. And also, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and share. Thank you so much.